In today's video, I would like to talk about self-discipline. Asceticism means discipline and how important it is in our life. When I was small, my mother, I wanted to do karate, become strong in body and mind and learn martial arts. But my mother was told, your son is not disciplined enough. He has ADHD or whatever. He diagnosed me, and what was not true. I was just a child and exploring life. And so she never sent me because I lacking discipline. But guess what? Karate will help you with discipline. So she sent me into judo, but judo was for me a bit too boring. It was about self-defense, and most of the time for 1 hour we were running, did some push-ups and sit-ups, and then the last half an hour we learned some new techniques to defend yourself. And it was nice, and I did it for maybe 2.5 years. I came to the yellow-orange belt. There's white, yellow, orange, then orange. I stopped there, and I had a fight when I was maybe 7, 8. Like one friend, he actually asked me to show him some techniques, so I showed him the technique. But these cool teachers didn't like it, and they said I'm too brutal, so they told my mother I shouldn't do judo either. Later on I went for handball, and I liked it. It was nice. I was really good. I had a strong, my body is strong and I'm fast, and so it was fun for some time. But somehow I never learned discipline my whole life. I never had to clean. My mother did everything. I only enjoyed life. I went to work if I liked it. Even there I was sometimes went on sick leave just to have more holiday. And when I was really sick, I went to work. I never had discipline my whole life because nobody showed me, nobody taught me. Like in school, they force you somehow to fit into the system and be disciplined. But naturally, I never really, learned self-discipline. Then I went to jail. Then I had to learn how to clean because nobody cleans for you. You have to wash your plate every time you eat. Then the roommates, usually we played games, and the loser, he had to clean the room once a day. And so I learned how to clean, how to scrub a floor, how to clean a toilet. It was like actually amazing to be on my own, but still under the law, and someone who tells you what to do. So I came out of prison, again, no discipline. I took drugs whenever I wanted. At least my friends, they took drugs on the weekends, and they were disciplined somehow. I could never do it. I was always looking for the next fix, for the next enjoyment and pleasure. Then I became a monk. This was the first time I became disciplined in my life. I didn't went to military. I could avoid it because of the jail situation, my drug history. So I never had to go to military. What would have been good because you learn discipline, but I thought actually no, I don't want to do it. I just want to live my life and enjoy life. So I went and became a monk. And as a monk, it's like in the military. You wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning every day without fail. Maybe when you're sick, but even then I woke up because you get used to it. So you're super tired. You wake up, you have this cold shower if you want to, but it's recommended to have cold shower in the morning to clean the subtle body, to wake up, to be energized and strong. And then we had a program in the temple at 4:30 till 5:15, with singing and dancing, chanting mantras. And then you had meditation for 2 hours. After 2 hours, we had another program for half an hour, and then we did, from 8 to 9, we studied this Srimad Bhagavatam, an ancient yogic text about our personal development in relationship with the Supreme Godhead, how to understand what is the soul, who is God, what is my relationship to Him, what is bhakti, what is love and devotion. So it was very disciplined for many years. Over 5 years I lived as a monk, and it was very easy because everyone does it. Everyone wakes up in the morning. But then I decided to get married, and I left the monkhood for 1 year. I was independent, kind of. I had no wife in this time. Just wanted to prepare myself, find some way to earn money and get better situated. And I was traveling a lot to India, South Africa, and I was by myself and I had no one looking at me. And then it's very difficult to be disciplined. But because I had this 5 years of practice every day, day in, day out, I really learned to wake up in the morning. Till now, I don't wake up at 4 o'clock anymore, but I try to wake up around 5. Last 2 weeks I was a little bit struggling, but I can see my whole daily routine is not so successful and productive, because if you go to bed late, you wake up after the sun rises, you lose all this potency of the sun. If you wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you wake up with the sun, so your body digests properly, your metabolism functions properly. Also, you get this energy of the fire of the sun. It's so important, like really. There's nothing more important to wake up early in the morning. Get your 7-8 hours of sleep. Be disciplined. This is my most struggle right now, if I'm honest. But still, because I had this routine for so many years, I could follow it. Even when I got married with children, you have to wake up early in the morning, even if you go to bed late. Because I see the benefits. I see how powerful it is to wake up before the sun rises. So I had this discipline of waking up early, of chanting my mantras, my prayers to God every day, 2 hours. And I'm doing this since 13 years without fail, every day, 2 hours. On certain days, there's some festivals, some programs, you have lots of service, you have no time to chant. Then you chant the next day, But other than that, you always, every day you chant. You have a program, I have my worship, I have my prayers. On top of that, I practice yoga. I go for runs, for long walks, cold exposure. I go into water, into sauna. I do pranayama every day, meditation, abundance mindset. So it's at least it takes me 4 to 5 hours every day. And you might think that's a long time because people work from 9 to 5. They have no time to do this stuff. But if you wake up early in the morning at 5 and you use this time from 5 to 8, 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever is your time schedule, and you really focus on your spiritual practice, you get a strong foundation. It's like building a house, you have the foundation, Your spiritual sadhana. Sadhya means the goal. If you know what is the goal, then you, according to that, you create a practice, and then you just perform your sadhana, your daily spiritual practice, and you get so strong, you get really disciplined, and then you can achieve everything you want because you have the willpower. You know exactly what to do, how to do, when to do it, because you have the strength, you have the realization that everything lies within you. You can decide, if you want to sleep longer, if you eat too much, if you exercise. It's your choice. But by having like strong routines, or not even strong routines, like daily habits, like you say, okay, for 1 month I wake up at 5 a.m. no matter what. Try it out. It's amazing how much you can achieve. In the beginning you will be tired, but guess what? If you go to bed early, you can also wake up early. So if you go to bed at 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, you have your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and you wake up at 5 a.m. with no problem. You can have a shower, recommended early in the morning, have your shower, if possible cold, like warm and cold. Then you wake up and everyone is still sleeping, but you are already awake. You do your exercise, you do your reading, you do your studies, you do your spiritual practices, and then at 7, 8, 9 a.m. you're like full of energy. You have so much to give. And this is how you become successful in life. And it starts with a small routine. You brush your teeth, you eat your meals. You have your routines already, but just try to small steps. Have a goal, have a vision. I want to lose 10 kilos in 2 months. What is the next step? And then you create a routine and be disciplined. And any small action, if you're disciplined, like by cleaning your house, don't eat in the evening, whatever is your routine, each small action adds up to the whole. It's a holistic approach. It's not just I do one thing and in the rest of my life I do whatever I want. If you learn to be disciplined with the small things in your daily life, you will gain so much pleasure, happiness, conviction and power and strength. So find your routine, let me know. If this suits you, if this resonates with you. I have a group called school.com/Atmaflow. Flow Beyond. Yeah, we learn about the flow state and how to go beyond, how to create your daily routine, your habits. I have courses there. We have weekly Zoom sessions. So I would really like to see you there. If you have time, check it out. You will find it in the pinned comment below, in the description section, and join the group, join the tribe, and let's connect, go deep, and become disciplined and get in control over your life. Because you can decide your happiness, no one else. It's all in your hands. Thanks for watching. Namaste.